Hi everyone, Ravenna from Triple Moon Goddess here with you today. We have today, tomorrow, wherever you are, we have the dark moon and new moon tonight on the same night. I know some places vary and say, the dark moon was last night, or it's tonight, or new moon's tonight or tomorrow night. But we have dark and new moon tonight, and both grounding and releasing and opening doors to the new. A reset, if you will. Doesn't happen very often together and on the same night. And with the second full moon coming up at the end of the month, it indicates real significant shifts internally and externally in your own life, but also globally. So there's big shifts happening and will be happening over the next couple of weeks, couple months. And universe isn't really giving anyone an option right now and wants everyone to release the fears and stop fighting the changes coming for the better. Also saying truths are being revealed, which we already know. There have been a lot coming out in the past few months especially, but there's a lot more to come, and they aren't what we're expecting. So there's going to be things that are going to be getting revealed that no one knew was coming. Some we already know are coming, but others are just going to blow us out of the water. Universe says these truths will ruffle a lot of feathers, but stay true to you. Within yourself, no matter what's going on around you, what's going on globally, all that sort of stuff. Stay true to you, the path you're on. Stay true to you, the path you're on, and don't second guess yourself at this time. It's a time of staying strong in your power, taking your power back if you need to, and it's asking you to take action. Now, they wanted me to bring up dreams. This might just be a select few of the collective, but if you're experiencing strange dreams at that time, maybe write them down. You may not remember them the next day when you get up. But whatever the dreams are, universe is trying to tell you something. They may be very strange dreams, unusual, but they're messages from universe. For someone, it could be very strong soul connection. Even though you may not know this person, you may be feeling that you already know them on a spiritual level. For some, it may be dreams about a connection to a calling, or to a certain place. Universe is revealing things bit by bit. And they're helping you release the old and trying to draw you closer to where you're supposed to be. They're asking you to release the fear and go with it. And universe is asking you to stop fighting it and align with your higher self. They're also asking you to protect your energy at this time. And I think I mentioned this in a reading earlier in the week about protecting your energy even before you go to sleep. For someone specific, they're saying something about astral travel. Now, that's not something that I'm overly familiar with myself, but you might be. So something about astral travel or some sort of energetic travel during your sleep. You're connecting with someone or your higher self during your sleep state, and they are asking you to protect yourself before sleep and call your angels, guides and loved ones in for protection, because this connection is precious and you don't want other energies muddying and interfering or projecting onto this connection while you're in such a vulnerable state. Also in your waking life, and this is for this same particular part of the collective that this resonates with, protection is important, and not allowing just anyone to have access to your energy, especially right now and over the next few weeks. It's really important. They are also saying you need to clear, cleanse and heal your energy spiritually, emotionally, physically, mentally and sexually, and do like a reset. So going for a healing in whatever form that, you know, you do that, energetic, Reiki, crystal, whatever it is. They're saying it will shift the doubts, fogginess and any negative energies that linger, and you will see things and feel things more clearly. So that is their messages about that. Now they wanted me to bring up moving house. So I'm moving house. I'm searching, house hunting at the moment, and they wanted me to bring that up. So they're saying for some of the collective that you'll either be moving house or there's going to be something shifting within your home environment, or you need to shift something within your home environment. They're saying to make your space sacred and are not allowing certain energies into your space. When you bring people in and out, what does it feel like? You know, before, during, after. Become conscious of the energies, like become aware of those energies and how it feels when certain people come and go. And they're saying you will know if they belong in the space no matter who they are. So whether it's family, friends, colleagues, whoever it is, you will know how to make those adjustments. It could also be, you know, shifts in your life. They're saying that, you know, even if you're scared, you're like being scared and doing it anyway. So taking that leap of faith, you know, it could be new love, could be a job, could be the move, could be putting yourself out there in any way, you know, leaving a job you've been at because you've been there forever and it's comfortable, but you want to start this new business and you're too scared because you're worried about finances or, you know, whatever. But they're just saying be scared and do it anyway. It's time. Make the shifts. And they're also saying the next week is going to be important for some. So energetic shifts, internal shifts. For some, there'll be a feeling of being, especially if you're releasing right now and, you know, letting go of old ways of being, old thought patterns, old childhood wounds and all that sort of stuff that, you know, you're going to be feeling lighter and not carrying such a heavy load any longer. And for some, it'll be a weight you didn't even realise was that heavy. You just knew you needed to deal with it and to heal and release it. But you won't even miss what's gone, you know, and you're making room for the new to come in. They're also saying carrying rose quartz with you at this time will help with your love of self. So that might be something to think about for whoever needs that. And they're also saying for whoever this is for, it's not for everyone, keys are important. unique keys. So the universe is blessing you with a special key that will open to something that is just for you and no one else. Now, this might not even be a physical key. It might be a spiritual key. So any visions or thoughts or dreams or anything that you have that you notice that there is a key, then that's something for you to take notice of at this time. But just remember that key, that whatever that opens, that is for you and you alone. So they've also asked me to pull out my Dark Moon Oracle cards, and we'll see what comes up. Okay, I've got one more, please. Now I'm going to read from the book for these because these are pretty new keys. New cards. And I've only used them once before. So, right, we have number 5, Resistance. Okay, this card carries the energy of a dark moon in Leo. While Leo is the sign that dazzles, the dark moon phase is introspective. And while Leo is the sign of pride, it's also a fixed sign that can refuse to budge. It holds its head high, but sometimes too high, and can resist what's right for all the wrong reasons. Most of the time, you're able to shine in the situation you're thinking about right now. However, you're currently working against yourself on some level. It's as though life is trying to take you in one direction and you are more or less hell-bent on going in the other. Or maybe you just don't want to go anywhere at all right now. Have you put the brakes on in some way? If so, why? Ego. Funnily enough, the second card is ego. There's a lot of resistance around when this card comes up, and it's dulling your sparkle. If you're wondering how a certain situation is going to pan out, the answer is that it could be brilliant, but right now resistance is still present. If it's you who's getting in your own way, then consider what you can do about that. If it's someone else who doesn't want the same thing as you, then you need to let them do them, so to speak. Only when you drop the resistance will you be able to get some illumination on the best way forward. Additional meanings of the card is keep in mind that pride comes before a fall. Consider if someone may be competing with you. Be more generous. Don't act out of ego, and relax. So you need to let go of that control and that fear and do it anyway. You know, that's what universe is asking you to do, is to let go of what's holding you back and go with it. So, and then we've got the ego. I'll show you that card. So this card represents the energy of the dark moon in Leo ahead of the new moon in Leo. Yes, you're amazing, and yes, you deserve the world, but this card coming up is a reminder that you also need to accept that the universe has its own plans. Life goes in cycles, and right now it seems you're not in the cycle you would like to be. That can come, but later. In the meantime, you need to accept that as fantastic as you are, so is the universe, and so is anyone else involved in the situation you're asking about. Allow divine timing to play out, knowing that while something might not be exactly what you ordered, it will be exactly what you need for the good of your higher self and personal growth. When this card comes up, there is a chance that not only are you being impatient, but you're also perhaps being a little self-centered. Are you acting from ego in whatever situation you're asking about? That's okay, it's totally normal, but it may not produce the results you want. And additional meanings for this card, ask for help if you need it. So ask your angels and your guides. Ask around you, your friends, your family, if you feel you can. Consider everyone else involved. Don't equate money with success. Avoid showing off, and remember that the universe supports you. So I think these cards are really good because they're pretty self-explanatory, aren't they? Right, and then next we have find balance. Okay, so this card represents the energy of the dark moon in Libra, ahead of the new moon in Libra. You may have lost Libra's sense of balance, but a feather soft lightness will come from finding equilibrium. You need to be brutally honest with yourself about whether your life has gone a little bit out of kilter. Maybe it's one particular relationship that has a heaving imbalance, or maybe it's everything. The dark moon is the time to release and let go. The energy of this card is all about shedding the negativity that might otherwise stop you from feeling as though you have a balanced life, harmonious relationships, and lots to look forward to. When this card comes up, it's time to set some intentions around the idea of creating balance and harmony in your life. Have a think about what sort of what's out of sync at the moment and where you need to make the changes that are necessary to be able to move forward.